Bandeham Shri Guru Shiyata Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganaragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivashikambitam Sya Om Ajnana Timarandasya Gyanajana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganarasesha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta-veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govindabhidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagurun Cha Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchanda Bharanam Balarka Shailanshitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyambunim Sri Siddhanta Nidim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Banditam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shidaram Banshakopatarubyasya Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaura Tavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is the Antya-lila chapter 20, the Shikshastaka prayers, and I'll begin with verse number 102. Ebe Antya-lila ganer kori Anubad koile pai lilara ashwad. Now let me repeat all the pastimes of the Antya-lila, for if I do so, I shall taste the pastimes again. Pratam parichede rupera dvitiya milan taramadye dui natakera vidana shraban. The first chapter describes how Rupa Goswami met Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the second time and how the Lord heard his two dramas, Vidagdha Madhava and Lalita Madhava. Taramadye Shivananda Sange Kurkura Aila Prabhu Tarik Krishna Kahan Mukta Korila. That chapter also describes the incident of Shivananda Sen's dog, who was induced by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to chant the holy name of Krishna and was thus liberated. Dvitiye Chota Haridase Koraila Shikan Taramadye Shivananda Ascharya Darshan. The second chapter tells how the Lord instructively punished Chota Haridas. Also in that chapter is a description of the wonderful vision of Shivananda Sen. Tritiye Haridaser Mahima Prachanda Damodar Pandit Koila Prabhure Bhakyadanda. In the third chapter is a description of the forceful glories of Haridas Thakur. That chapter also mentions how Damodar Pandit spoke words of criticism to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhu Nama Diya Koila Brahmanda Mochan Haridas Korila Namer Mahima Stapan. The third chapter also tells how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered everyone by bestowing upon the universe the holy name of the Lord, and it describes how Haridas Thakur established the glories of the holy name by his practical example. Chaturte Shri Sanataner Dvitiya Milan Dehotyaga Hoite Tara Korila Rakan. The fourth chapter describes Sanatana Goswami's second visit with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and how the Lord saved him from committing suicide. Jaishtama Sara Dupe Tare Koila Parikan Shakti Sancharya Puna Pataila Brindaban. The fourth chapter also tells how Sanatana Goswami was tested in the sunshine of Jaishta, May-June, and was then empowered and sent back to Vrindavan. Panchame Pradyumna Mishre Prabhu Kripa Korila Raya Dwara Krishna Kata Tare Shunaila. The fifth chapter tells how the Lord showed his favor to Pradyumna Mishra and made him hear topics of Krishna from Ramananda Raya. Taramadye Bangala Kaviraj Upekan Swarup Gosai Koila Vigrahera Mahima Stapan. The chapter also describes how Swarup Damodar rejected the drama of a poet from Bengal and established the glories of the deity. Shaste Raghunath Das Prabhure Milila Nityananda Agyaya Shida Mahotsava Koila. Shaste Raghunath Das Prabhure Milila Nityananda Agyaya Shida Mahotsava Koila. The 6th chapter describes how Raghunath Das Goswami met Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and performed the Chip Rice Festival in accordance with Nityananda Prabhu's order. Damodar Swarup Tai Tare Samarpila Govardhan Shila Gunjamala Tare Dila. The chapter also tells how the Lord entrusted Raghunath Das Goswami to the care of Swarup Damodar and gave Raghunath Das the gift of a stone from Govardhan Hill, or Govardhan Shila, and Gunjamala. Saptama Parichede Balabhavatara Milan Nanamate Koilatara Garva Gandan. A 7th chapter tells how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Vallabhabhata and dismantled his false pride in various ways. Astame Ramachandra Purir Agaman Tarabaye Koila Prabhu Bhikka Sankochan. The 8th chapter describes the arrival of Ramachandra Puri and how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu minimized his eating due to fear of him. Nabame Gopinath Patanayaka Mochan Sri Jagat Teralok Prabhur Paila Darshan. In the 9th chapter is a description of how Gopinath Patanayaka was delivered and how the people of the 3 worlds were able to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dashame Kohilun Bhaktadatta Ashwadan Raghava Panditera Tahan Jalira Sajan. In the 10th chapter I have described how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tasted the food given by his devotees, and I have also described the assortment of prasadam in the bags of Raghava Pandit. Taramadye Govindera Koila Parikan Taramadye Parimunda Nrityara Varnan. Also in that chapter is a description of how the Lord examined Govinda and how he danced in the temple. Ekadashe Haridas Thakur Nirjan Bhaktavatsanya Jahan Dekaila Gora Bhagavan. The 11th chapter describes the disappearance of Haridas Thakur and how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, showed his affection for his devotees. Dwarashe Jagannath Taila Banjan Nityananda Koila Shivanandari Taran. In the 12th chapter are descriptions of how Jagannath Pandit broke a pot of oil and how Lord Nityananda chastised Shivananda's sin. Trayodashe Jagannananda Mathura Jayala Mahaprabhu Devadasir Gita Shunila. The 13th chapter tells how Jagannananda Pandit went to Mathura and returned, and how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by chance heard a song sung by a Devadasi dancing girl. Raghunatha Bharacharya Tahai Milan Prabhutare Kripakori Pataila Brindavan. Also in the 13th chapter is an account of how Raghunath Bhatta met Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who by his causeless mercy sent him to Vrindavan. Chaturdashe Dibyonmara Aramba Varnan Sharir Eta Prabhur Mana Gela Brindavan. The 14th chapter describes the beginning of the Lord's spiritual trance, in which his body was at Jagannath Puri, but his mind was in Vrindavan. Taramadye Prabhur Simadware Patanu. Taramadye Prabhur Simadware Patana. Asti Sandhi Tyaga Anubhavera Udgama. Also in that chapter is a description of how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fell down in front of the Simadwara gate of the Jagannath temple his bones separated at the joints, and how various transcendental symptoms awakened in him. Chatak Parvat Deki Prabhur Davan Taramadje Prabhur Kichu Pralapa Varnan. Also in that chapter is a description of how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ran toward Chatak Parvat and spoke like a madman. Panchadasha Parichede Udyana Bilase Vrindavana Brahme Jahan Korila Prabeshe. In the 15th chapter is a description of how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered a garden on the seashore and mistook it for Vrindavan. Taramadje Prabhur Panchendriya Akarshan Taramadje Korila Rase Krishna Anbeshan. Also in that chapter is a description of the attraction of Lord Chaitanya's 5 senses to Krishna and how he searched for Krishna in the rasa dance. Shodase Kalidase Prabhu Kripa Korila Vaishnava Chishta Kaibara Fala Dekaila. The 16th chapter tells how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed his mercy to Kalidas and thus demonstrated the result of eating the remnants of the food of Vaishnavas. Shivanandar Balake Shloka Koraila Simadwari Dwari Prabhure Krishna Dekaila. It also describes how Shivananda's son composed a verse and how the doorkeeper of the Simadwar showed Krishna to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprashader Tahan Mahima Barnila Krishna Dharamriter Phala Shloka Shwarila. Also in that chapter, the glories of Mahaprasadam are explained, and a verse is tasted, describing the effect of nectar from the lips of Krishna. Saptadashe Gabi Madhye Prabhura Patan Kormakara Anubhaber Tahai Udgam. The 17th chapter recounts how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fell among the cows and assumed the form of a tortoise as his ecstatic emotions awakened. Krishnara Shabda Gune Prabhur Mana Akarshila Kastri Angate Shloker Arta Veshe Korila. That chapter also tells how the attributes of Krishna's sound attracted the mind of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who then described in ecstasy the meaning of the Kastri Angate verse. Baba Shabalye Puna Koila Pralapan Karnamrita Shloker Arta Koila Bivaran. The 17th chapter also tells how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, due to the conjunction of various ecstatic emotions, again began speaking like a madman and described in detail the meaning of a verse from the Krishna-karnamrita. Ashtadasa Parichede Samudre Patan Krishna Gopi Jala Keli Taha Darashan. In the 18th chapter is an account of how the Lord fell into the ocean and in ecstasy saw in a dream the pastimes of a water fight between Krishna and the gopis. Dahai Dekila Krishnera Banya Bojan Jaliya Utaila Prabhu Aila Swabhaban. In that dream, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Krishna's picnic in the forest. As Lord Chaitanya floated in the sea, a fisherman caught him, and then the Lord returned to his own residence. All this is recounted in the 18th chapter. Unabimshe Bitye Prabhur Mukha Sangarshan Krishnara Viraha Swurti Pralapa Varnan. In the 19th chapter is a description of how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rubbed his face against the walls and spoke like a madman because of separation from Krishna. Vasanda Rajanite Pushpodhyane Viharan Krishnara Saurabhya Shloker Arta Bivaran. That chapter also describes Krishna's wandering in a garden on a spring night, and it fully describes the meaning of a verse about the scent of Krishna's body. Bhimsha Parichede Nija Shikshastaka Padiya Tara Arta Ashwadila Prema Bhishtahoya. The 20th chapter tells how Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recited his own 8 stanzas of instruction and tasted their meaning in ecstatic love. Bhakti shikaite jay, shikastaka kohila, say shlokashtakera artapuna ashwarila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu composed those 8 verses, or those 8 stanzas, Shikshastaka, to instruct the devotees, but he also personally tasted their meaning. Mukyam mukya lilara arta korelun katan anubad hoite smare granta vivaran. I have thus repeated the principal pastimes and their meaning, for by such repetition one can remember the descriptions in the book. Ek paricheder kata aneka prakar mukya kohilun katana jai bistar. In every chapter there are various topics, but I have repeated only those that are principal, for not all of them could be described again. Shri Radha Saha Shri Madana Mohan, Shri Radha Saha Shri Govinda Charan, Shri Radha Saha Srila, Shri Gopinath, 18 Thakur Hoy, Gaudiya-nath. The Vrindavan deities of Madan Mohan was Srimati Radharani, Govinda was Srimati Radharani, and Gopinath was Srimati Radharani are the life and soul of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Juta Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Yuta Nityananda, Sri Advaita Acharya Sri Gaurabhakta Vrinda, Sri Swarup Sri Rupa Sri Sanatan, Sri Guru Sri Raghunatha Sri Jiva Charan, Nija Shire Dore E Sabara Charan, Ja Hoite Hoy Sab Banshita Puran. So that my desires may be fulfilled, I place the lotus feet of these personalities on my head. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with Lord Nityananda, Advaita Acharya and their devotees, as well as Sri Swarup Damodar, Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, who is my spiritual master, and Srila Jiva Goswami. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami was the instructing spiritual master of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and has therefore been described as Sri Guru. Sabar Charana Kripa Guru Upadhyayi Morabani Shishyatare Bahuta Nachai. The mercy of their lotus feet is my spiritual master, and my words are my disciples, whom I have made dance in various ways. Shishyara Shramadeki Guru Nachan Rakila Kripana Nachai Bani Vasya Rohila. Sing the fatigue of the disciples. The spiritual master has stopped making them dance. And because that mercy no longer makes them dance, my words now sit silently. Ani puna bani apane nachite nachane jata nachaila nachi korela vishrame. My inexperienced words do not know how to dance by themselves. The mercy of the Guru made them dance as much as possible, and now after dancing they have taken rest. Sab shrota ganer kori charana bandhan, jan sabara charana kripa shuvera karan. I now worship the lotus feet of all my readers, for by the mercy of their lotus feet there is all good fortune. Chaitanya Charitamrita Jai Jan Shune, Taracharana Duna Karun Mui Pane. If one hears the pastimes of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as described in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, I wash his lotus feet and drink the water. Shrotara Pararenu Karun Mustaka Bhushan Tomara E Amrita Pile Safalak Hoila Tram. I decorate my head with the dust of the lotus feet of my audience. Now you have all drunk this nectar, and therefore my labor is successful. Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijara As Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishnadas. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I Krishnadas narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita following in their footsteps. Charitam Amritam Etach Srila Charitam Amritam Etach Srila Chaitanya Vishnu Shubhadam Ashubhanashi Shradaya Svadayedyaha Tad Amalapara Padme Bringatam Etyasoyam Rasayati Rasam Uchai Prema Madvika Puram Charitam Amrita Metaj Srila Chaitanya Vishnu Shubhadam Ashubhanashi Shradaya Svadayedyaha Tad Amala Parapadme Bringatam Etyasoyam Rasayati Rasam Uchai Prema Madhvika Puram. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is filled with the activities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. It invokes all good fortune and destroys everything inauspicious. If one tastes the nectar of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita with faith and love, I become like a bumblebee tasting the honey of transcendental love from His lotus feet. Shriman Madana Gopal Govinda Deva Tushtaye Chaitanya Arpitam Astvetats Chaitanya Charitamritam. Since this book, Chaitanya Charitamrita, is now complete, having been written for the satisfaction of the most opulent deities, Madan Mohanji and Govindaji, let it be offered at the lotus feet of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dev. Parimala Bhasita Bhuvanam Sva Rason Madita Rasagya Rolambam Giridara Charanam Bojam Kakalu Rasika Samiyate Hatum. Realized devotees are like bumblebees, maddened by their own mellows at Krishna's lotus feet. The scent of those lotus feet perfumes the entire world. Who is the realized soul that could give them up? Shake Sinvagni Vanendo Jayashte Brindavantare Suryahe Shita Panchamyam Grantoyam Purnatam Gata. In Vrindavan, in the year 1537 Shakabda era, or AD 1615, in the month of Jaishta, May-June, on Sunday, the 5th day of the waning moon, this Chaitanya Charitamrita has been completed. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya-lila, 12th chapter, describing the meaning of the Shikshastaka and how the Lord tasted it Himself. Okay. Tomorrow, I'll begin reading we can say like an epilogue, I'll read the explanation of the Shikshastaka verses, very beautifully given by Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhardev Goswami Maharaj in the book Golden Volcano of Divine Love. And describing that, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, he commented that if Srila Bhakti Sudhir Goswami Maharaj had not given us anything except the commentary of Srila Sridhar Maharaj on the Shikshastaka, that would be enough. But obviously Goswami Maharaj gave us much more than that, as he presented some very key books, or as Govinda Maharaj has described, deities given by Srila Sridhar Maharaj. But tomorrow we'll begin with a reading of the commentaries on Shikshastaka by Srila Sridhar Maharaj. They're very unique and very wonderful. So I would suggest everybody try to hear them. Okay.
Hariharaya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha
Hariharaya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha
Jaravaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama
Gopal Govindaram Shimadhusudan
Gopal Govindaram Shri Madhusudam
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan
Giridhari Gopinatha Maranaman
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra
Gadadhara Shiva Shadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gora Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhata Raghunath
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath
Sri Jiva Gopal Bhata Dasa Raghunath
Sri Jiva Gopala Bhata Dasa Raghunath
Echai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan
H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan
Jahoite Vignana Shavishta Puran
Jahoite Vignana Shavista Puran
Echai Gosai Jar Muhitaradas
H.I. Gosai Jar Muitaradas
Kashavar Padarinu Mara Panchadras
Tansabar Pada Renu Mora Panchagras
Sadir Charana Shivi Bhakta Shanivas
Tarer Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas
Janame Janame Hoye Avilas
Janame Janame Hoye Abilas
Echai Gosai Jabe Braji Koilabas
H.I. Gosai Jabe Braji Koilabas
Radha Krishna Nitya-lila Korila Prakash
Radha Krishna Nitya-lila Korila Prakash
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Yaman
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Aman
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jai Guru Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Ashtatara Sadasri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Sunna Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Ashtatara Sadasri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Rupanuga Guru Bharga ki jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai, Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasharagana, Shad Goswami Prabhu ki jai, Premsi Go, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi, Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki jai, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai, Sri Chaitanya Bhagwat ki jai, Jayam Vishnupad, Srila Vishvabaranya Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai, Jayam Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj ki jai, Anandakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Shri Navadip Dham ki jai, Shri Ramayapur ki jai, Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Saparshada Shri Mahaprabhu ki jai, Shri Koladvip ki jai, Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki jai, Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram ki jai, Ganga Devi ki jai, Tulasi Maharani ki jai, Bhakti Devi ki jai, Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan, Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju ki jai, Shri Purushottam Ram ki jai, Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Ju ki jai, Bhakti Vigna Vinashaya Shri Nishingadev ki jai, Bhakta Prabhara Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, all the assembled devotees ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Shri Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj ki jai.